Rachel, don't you think it's unfair that we're essentially going after people who are offensive?
Well, this is the first lynching of a white man in recent history, recent memory. And you know, I'm just disgusted by the people in our industry who have, you know, basically dental floss for spines. This doesn't really matter what you think of Imus as a human being. This is about his First Amendment rights, our First Amendment rights. He's first, we're a little bit further down the line, but I mean, we're all open to the same kind of thing, being targets. And I'm surprised more people in our industry aren't speaking up.
Julia, would you think an abstinence program would have helped you in your life?
It didn't, no. You know, they actually said that the average age of these kids losing their virginity was 14 years and 9 months.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, I was a really late bloomer then, because 14 years old, wasn't happening.
No, I didn't even know where to do what with who. I think I was still like staring at.
You know, when it comes to me in abstinence, I'm at least a 2- or 3-time loser. It's just I keep losing over and over again.
But the point is, you keep trying, Ellis.
You know,
and that's important. That's important.
Exactly important.
Julia, do you think it matters, you know, looks if you're rich?
Do you think? No. Are you kidding? No, Donald could look even worse than he already does, and he would still get hot, young, barely literate women. But I think that actually, by looking at his hair and blaming all his unsexiness on his hair, you're really neglecting his face. Which is it's crucial. I mean, look at his face. Please,
that is true.
Someone.
But, you
know, actually, his hair is like a decoy.
It is. It is.
Is there anyone who wasn't on this list? You know who else was on this list? I couldn't believe this. The poisoned Russian spy. Isn't he dead?
No, he's still alive.
He's dead, isn't he?
No, he's still alive. He's just the Russian one. I was thinking the Czech president.
Polonium
Czech president. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead, right? He's on the list. He's not sexy. He's dead.
But is he naked? Because then he could be in Playboy.
And what would have happened, by the way, if Trump had lost that bet over the wrestling match and he had to shave his head? Would that have put him up the list or down the list?
You would have seen something so ugly and horrendous up there, you would pass out.
Guys, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that thing was fixed. Vince McMahon. All right. Allegedly. That's my bet.
Dolphins and sea lions from the balmy waters of San Diego may be heading to Washington State to help Homeland Security. They're Navy recruits working with the Military Marine Mammal Program. A local naval submarine base wants to recruit these cute cadets, but the chilly waters concern animal activists. They say the climate will be uncomfortably cold enough to make their many nipples hard enough to cut sea glass. The Navy was too turned on by this concern to comment, and God, do I empathize. This is like an amazing thing. What they got is they have these the dolphins go down when they see like a terrorist underwater or a sea terrorist. It drops like a little light, and then then the sea lion comes and then clamps like a thing, like a handcuff on the terrorist, and then you know who reels them in? Chimps. No, not really. No, but actually, the sailors reel them in. But this is like the most amazing thing in the world, and I'm thinking, Kathy, aren't we underutilizing our animals?
Oh, yeah, I think everyone should join in the war effort. Puppies, cats, birds, not enough things fighting, I think, is really, really the key.
I like your style.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, see, I disagree. I actually think this is a very smart program. It's saying you can sexually harass us, but it's going to cost you $5.
How rich would you be, Julia, if you got money every time you were sexually harassed on the show?
Let me tell you, I would never be doing this program because I'd be living in Hawaii.
You see, I like the tax, but I don't understand is the requirement that it be paid in $1 bills.
Yes.
What's that about?
But you get to slip it into the G-string.
Why do they do it like that? I don't understand.
I don't understand. My favorite hamster is Andrew Levy. He's here to do the halftime report, which he reviews our performance so far. Take it away, Andy.
Thanks, Greg. How's it going?
Good, thank you.
Just want to say off the bat that lynching is a form of violence, usually murder. In particular, in this country, lynching historically has been an act of terror committed by whites against blacks. I agree that Imus may have been screwed, but he most definitely didn't get lynched.
You really don't understand metaphors, I don't think. But hey, you have great hair.
New study shows that abstinence program... Donald Trump named unsexiest man. Cheney must be so relieved. By the way, anyone else find it odd that Rosie came in 6th? That cabbie who got stabbed and then drove himself to the hospital. Greg, you said you feel like a weak wussy compared to this guy.
I do.
You are.
I know. I know. And Noelle, what does this mean? Does this mean like we're going to be able to make shirts out of like the Branch Davidian compound?
Well, right. I mean, the question is, where do you draw the line? Like, what's next? Making, wind chimes out of the, discarded femurs of the Titanic victims? I mean, it's, it's grotesque, really.
I don't know if I kind of find that appealing.
Oh my, yeah, you maybe get like the captain's teeth as cufflinks. That would be awesome. I'd buy 2.
Well, I think these things are supposed to capture the essence of the Titanic, meaning they're going to spring a leak in no time.
You know that the guy who's making it says it brings a message of hope, but they cost between $7,800 and $173,000.
For
Julia?
rusty metal.
I'm going to ask for one for my birthday, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Look at my watch and remember all the dead people.
Do you know what time it is in the Titanic watch?
No.
Time to die. Time to die.
You should do like movie. You should do movie voiceovers. It's a time to die. I like that. Say that again.
Time to die.
Oh,
Stop saying that.
I'm scared and aroused.
Well, I'm actually from Houston, and me and all of my friends used to beat our parents on a regular basis, so I really relate to this story.
You know what? This story is great birth control. I don't want kids. I'm never going to have kids, and this story is going to ensure it.
Rachel, I bet you'd be a lovely mother.
Oh, I bet I wouldn't be.
I am horrified right now.
Or maybe just go ahead, move. Noelle, did you have something to add to this horrible conversation?
Well, I'm just amazed that somebody actually had the presence of mind to sit there, fanning the Polaroid while the president was getting assassinated. I mean, you almost have to respect the composure.
All right. You get the last word on this topic. That's Holly Madison, or Hugh Hefner's fiance to me and you. Note to Hef, call me, the ointment isn't working. Holly is barer than Cheney's head in a new PETA campaign with the tagline, I'd rather go naked than wear fur. Does controversy create awareness? Well, we'll find out as I do this next segment, naked from the waist down while discussing the homeless. Bill, help me off with my pants.
Got a fire poker?
Oh, very funny. Julia, do you think it's wise to date a triathlete? I mean, the guy can't even make up his mind on what sport to do.
Yeah, definitely not. I try to avoid triathletes, but as far as guys who are 17 years younger than me, I'm looking to find one right now. So if any, 8-year-olds are around, they want to call me,
if there are any 8-year-olds watching, they will be calling.
I have the IQ of an 8-year-old, Julia, if that helps.
It does.
Totes single.
All right.
That's not true.
But I have to talk about this new game that I am making.
Mom, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Mom, we covered a story about kids who are beating up their parents. Does that, do you have...
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm going to get my cameras going.
Why?
Because I don't trust the children. They're so bad.
Any other thing? Did you watch the O'Reilly Factor today?
Did I watch what?
The O'Reilly Factor? Oh, it wasn't on. He was out. It was Michelle Malkin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I'm just disturbed about having to get Botox and plastic back surgery to keep up with this woman that you said is so cute and darling and young. I mean, I can't handle it.
Oh, okay, Mom.
Yeah, I'm going to get breast implants tomorrow.
On that note, Mom, we'll look forward to seeing you after the surgery.
Oh, you won't know me. I'm going to have big Botox. Big
Botox. All right, Mom. All right, we'll talk to you later. Take care. When we come back, we're going to read viewer mail and see what's in store for tomorrow. Kenny Clean from Wabasha, Minnesota, leads things off. I love the name, Kenny Clean. Kenny Clean. I listen to you every night as I am a trucker and usually got my hammer down toward my early morning delivery. I can only imagine what your beautiful female guests may look like by your description on my XM radio. You crazy trucker, you. Kevin from New Jersey checks in. This is the best show, and I love the ridiculous facial expressions you make. Actually, I have no control over that. It's a tick. And I'm on pills now. Joe Swindell asked this question. Do you think Rachel would ever do a show in a swimsuit?
Well, I'm waiting for Fox to send me to the Middle East so I can stand out and make a fashion statement amongst the burqas. So you never know. Could happen.
Well, that's interesting. And finally, Julia from Fayetteville, North Carolina says, I really enjoy the show. Could there be a better way to end my day? Well, there could be. I think not. And the cherry on top is that cutie Andrew. I think he's sexier than socks on a chicken.
Thanks. It's Fayetteville, by the way.
No, I'm sorry. I always say Fayetteville.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody in Fayetteville.